So, my dear friends, and precisely I would like to say, class 12th students. Yesterday, I discussed some features of, galvanometer, where how it was converted into ammeter, how it was converted into voltmeter. Today, my sincere, effort is to try to solve some numerical problems that were asked in your board exams. Okay, so first I would like to solve, some features of this galvanometer, and then after we try to solve using this feature, using these concepts, try to solve one or more problems that were asked in our board exams, right, or in some comparative exams. So first I would like to say what happened, that we defined our galvanometer, and it is my sincere advice to go through playlist of my galvanometer section, lecture 1. Try to go through lecture 1, and then after this will be our lecture 2 related to the galvanometer problems. So try to go through that. It will be very clear, very much clear to you, right? So now the first problem you can see on your screen. It will be visible on the corner on your screen. So the first problem is we want to convert this galvanometer into a voltmeter of certain range into a ammeter of certain range. Okay, so you can go through the equation, and you can go through the question. So this is our question, but before that I would like to give you the clear picture of, this is the galvanometer. This is the basic circuit of our galvanometer. This is basic circuit of our galvanometer, basic circuit of our galvanometer. Only KVL KCL will be sufficient to help you out, so mind it. This Ig is what? Ig is equal to galvanometer current. This is your galvanometer current. What is G? G is galvanometer resistance. Fine. So this is the galvanometer you are provided with. Now the question is, I would like to read the question. The question is, a galvanometer with a scale divided into 100 equal division. यानी कि जो हमारा galvanometer है, इस galvanometer पे जो हमारा स्केल बना हुआ है, ये स्केल है, इस पे ये हमारे स्केल होते हैं जो मीटर्स, ये ठीक है, ये हमारे को ये बता रही है, पॉइंटर बता रहा है कि ये हमारे पास, ये हमारा पॉइंटर है, और स्केल ये बता रहा है कि स्केल डिवीजन ऑफ 100 इक्वल, इट मीन्स स्केल डिवीजन is equal to 100, right? So there are 100 divisions on this scale, 100 divisions on a scale. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so it will be counted like that, and this will be 100 divisions, right? So we can say division on a scale will be equal to 100 for a current sensitivity of 100 divisions per milliampere. So current sensitivity, it is indicating current sensitivity, and this is equal to 100 milliampere. So 10 division per milliampere, 10 division per milliampere, right? So this is our current sensitivity. So how we can find out? So what will be the full scale deflection? So हमें full scale deflection we have to calculate. So full scale deflection, it means what is the capability of this galvanometer to read the value, what magnitude, maximum magnitude it can read. So this is 10 divisions per milliampere. It means 1 milliampere, 1 milliampere, in to indicate 1 milliampere it will require 10 divisions. So what will happen? So 10 divisions per milliampere into what we have got. We have got 100 division. So this is we can write 100 divisions upon 10 division per ampere, per milliampere. So this division gets cancelled, this gets cancelled. So this is 10 milliampere. This milliampere will be shifted in the numerator. So full scale deflection will be equal to 10 milliampere. So this galvanometer can read up to 10 milliampere, and this is the resistance of the galvanometer. So this is in ohm, right? One thing we have calculated. Second, we have told we are told, voltage sensitivity of 2 divisions per millivolt, right? So voltage sensitivity and this is equal to 2 divisions per millivolt, 2 divisions per millivolt. It means to read 1 millivolt, your 2 divisions will be consumed. So we have got how many divisions? We have got 100 divisions. So for 100 divisions, what will be the millivolt? So full scale reading, what we can write? So this is 100 divisions divided by 2 division per millivolt. So this division gets cancelled, 250 gets cancelled. So this is 50, and this millivolt will be shifted in numerator. So this will be equal to millivolt. It means, what is the meaning? Meaning is the full scale reading for voltmeter, for voltage it can read 50 millivolt. So current reading 10 milliampere and voltage reading 50 millivolt. So okay, fine. So what is the meaning of this? So we can say that this is your, this is your galvanometer. So this is the voltage across galvanometer. So we can say that Vg is equal to, we can write here, Vg is equal to Ig into G, right? So what will be G? G is equal to Vg divided by Ig. So what is the value of Vg? Vg is nothing but Vg. Where is Vg? Vg is, this is your Vg. This is Vg. Vg is equal to 50 millivolt. So 50 millivolt and divided by 10 milliampere, this gets cancelled. So this is 5 ohm. It means your galvanometer is of 5 ohm. So now from the sensitivity information we can calculate the galvanometer resistance, right? Then after, it was asked that what correction adoptions are required to read 5 ampere for full scale and 1 division per volt, fine. So now then we have to go for the conversion of this galvanometer into ammeter and voltmeter, fine. So this I am removing here from this. So what we are getting? We are getting Vg is equal to 50 millivolt. So for conversion into ammeter, we have, what we do, this is your galvanometer circuit, this is your galvanometer current, and this is your RSH. this is RSH, and this is the current you want to read now, right? So this additional resistance you'll use here. So Ig is equal to 10 milliampere, and this Vg we are knowing it, and this I is equal to, we have to read now 5 ampere. So what resistance we are going to use, right? So this is very simple, this is very simple, very simple. What we can write here, so this is the current, it means I minus Ig, this is the current, and because these two are connected in parallel, so voltage will be same, just mind it, right? Because these two are connected in parallel, so voltage will be same. So if voltage will be same, so we can write Ig into G will be equal to I minus Ig into RSH. So we have to calculate RSH. So this will be equal to Ig into G and divided by I minus Ig, and everything we have. Ig is 10 milliampere, 10 into 10 to the power minus 3. G is, we have got 5, and this is 5, and this is minus Ig is equal to 10 by 1000, right? So we can write here this RSH will be equal to what? This is 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 and divided by 5000 minus 10 into 1000. So this gets cancelled, 50 and divided by, this is 4990, this gets cancelled, so 5 by 499, this is your ohm. This is the shunt resistance we are going to apply. 5 divided by 499, this is the value of shunt resistance we are going to apply to convert it into ammeter that can read 5 ampere. Second is to 1 division per volt. 1 division per volt means what? It has got, so we can write here. So now second part is, so second part we have, this is our second part, we have to convert it into voltmeter. So this is your galvanometer. Now this is, G ohm, and this is plus minus Vg, and you are going to connect Rs, right? So what we have to do, you want to make it a voltmeter that can read 100 volt, because 1 division per volt, because it has, since it has a number of divisions equal to 100, so full scale will be what? It means I have to make a voltmeter, I have to convert a voltmeter that can read 1 volt per division, right? 1 volt per division, right? So it has got 100 divisions, so we can say full scale reading will be what? Full scale reading will be what? It means one scale is responsible for 1 volt, so 100 divisions will be responsible for 1, so this is 100 volt. It means V will be equal to 100, and this Ig is flowing through it, and this Rs. So what will be the value of Rs, right? So we can apply simply a KVL here, this is plus minus, so we can write here what will be minus V and plus Ig into G and plus Ig into Rs, and this will be equal to 0. So this Rs will be equal to V by Ig and minus G. So what is V? V we have got 100 and divided by, what is the value of Ig? Ig is equal to 10 into 10 to the power minus 3, and this is minus 5. So this is again 10,000 minus 5, so this will be equal to 4,995, sorry, 9,995 ohm. This much high resistance we have to connect in series to convert this galvanometer into a voltmeter that can read a full scale reading, or that can read a full scale voltage of 100 volt. So I hope it's clear to all of you, and if you have got any problem, you may ask, but I have tried to make it very simple, and everything depends upon your KVL, KCL. So just keep in mind, and you have to follow the same. right? So in this way we can convert a galvanometer into voltmeter and voltmeter and a galvanometer into ammeter, right? Thank you very much. Hello. So one more problem we can solve, that is very cool and very easy, and on the basis whatever we have gone through in our previous example, on the basis of that we can solve. And then the question is, you can see on the screen also, the question is ammeter of resistance 0.8 ohm can measure. So this is our, this is G ohm and this is Ig, right? This is our galvanometer. Ammeter of resistance 0.8 ohm, it means this is given by 0.8 ohm, can measure current of 1 ampere. So now this is Ig is equal to 1 ampere. So what must be the shunt resistance to enable the ammeter to measure a current up to 5 ampere? So we have to convert it into a ammeter that is, that can measure 5 ampere. So this is our 5 ampere, right? 5 ampere. So this is RSH. RSH is our shunt resistance, and this current, it means current I minus Ig is flowing. I minus Ig is flowing, and that is, 5. Ig is equal to 1 ampere. So this 5 minus 1 equal to 4 ampere is flowing through this branch. 4 ampere is flowing through this shunt resistance. So because they are connected in parallel, so obvious, it's very obvious that the voltage across them will be same. So we can write using the same principle, in parallel connection voltage same, so this voltage will be equal. So Ig will be, Ig into G will be equal to RSH into I minus Ig. So what will be RSH? RSH is equal to Ig into G and divided by I minus Ig. So what is Ig? Ig is 1 and G is 0.8 and this is 4. So this is 0.2. It means we have to connect a resistance of 0.2 ohm in parallel, right? So if we are connecting 0.2 ohm resistance in parallel, so it can read up to 5 ampere. So now what is the combined resistance of the ammeter and the shunt? यानी कि अब हमारा, now we have to find out the combined resistance. So first part is over. So we have to connect a shunt resistance of 0.2 ohm so that it can read up to 5 ampere. Now the second part is, what is the combined resistance? So combined resistance means what? These two are in parallel. So what is R combined? Let combined resistance is will be equal to R combined. So these two are in parallel. When two resistances are in parallel, I have told you earlier that we can write here G into RSH and divided by G plus RHS. Whenever there are two resistances in parallel, we can write directly R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So what is G? 0.8 into 0.2 and divided by 0.8 plus 0.1. So this is 0.2. 0.2 and 0.8 is 1. So this is 0.16 ohm. So this is your combined resistance. It means the combined resistance is equal to 0.16 ohm. The combined resistance is 0.161. 0.16 ohm. So this is your simple problem. So what we have observed? We have observed that if we are keeping in mind our KVL, KCL, then we can solve any problem. That's true. Thank you very much.